Don't be alarmed, but they are everywhere. They walk among us. You go into any place of employment in this country. They look like employees, they sound like employees, they got the name tag or the clipboard or the construction boots or the shovel. They are the unpaid intern, young people working for free. Working for free, by the way, is supposed to be against the law, or it used to be. Now, it's all part of the new economic reality. The reality being that youth unemployment in this country is somewhere around 15%. People are desperate. I can't tell you how many emails I've received from friends or friends of friends saying, please hire my son or daughter to work in your office as an intern. They will do anything. You don't have to pay them. You can work them like a Torbay pony until they fall asleep in their soup, if you let them have soup. You gotta admit, from an employer's perspective, it's a pretty good deal. And as an added bonus, unpaid interns aren't covered under any health or safety laws. So they're not even like people. They're more like a shrub or a plant. Yes, one hopes the plant gets water and sunlight, but there's no law that says you have to take care of the cactus. Now, all internships are not created equal. There are excellent programs out there where the interns are paid a stipend and the experience is invaluable. The Prime Minister's office has paid interns. A couple of months ago, they were all sent out to crash a Justin Trudeau press conference and pretend they were protesters and heckle and disrupt, and then all ran away when someone said, "Where do you work?" For a young person interested in politics, that kind of experience is invaluable. You thrive in that atmosphere, you could be offered full-time work. But the unpaid internship, it's a bad road, and it flies in the face of capitalist principles. You ask any one of them, you give a guy something for free, they will not respect it. The free and free market should not refer to the staff.
Since September 2014, this individual has been working as a dietetic intern through Acadia University, an accomplishment she had been working towards for 4 years, and a notion so high stress and competitive that the mere thought of getting the internship completely ran her world. We get a chance to talk with this individual today. So can you give us a brief overview of your tasks required of you in an average day?
Well, it depends on the rotation I'm in during that time, which changes every 3 months, but tasks I've been responsible for in the past include patient satisfaction surveys, weekly orders, taking minutes of every meeting, prenatal classes, cooking classes, public education sessions, patient counseling, policy evaluations, grant applications, and also waste audits. Really, I just do what I'm told.
Oh wow, that's quite the workload you have. Do you ever feel like you are given work to do, not because of what it teaches you, but just because no one else wants to do it?
Always, and it's no secret. In some placements, they leave mandatory items like yearly waste audits for interns to do because it's a disgusting job and no one else wants to do it.
What do you have to do for these waste audits?
It's literally counting all the waste that comes down on the patient's trays. So that means even spit up food. I've gotten a tray once with vomit on it.
Wow, you couldn't pay me enough to do that. How many hours do you typically work in a week, and do you consider it unfair?
Definitely. Sometimes I get assigned extra work on top of an already busy schedule, which turns my 40-hour weeks into 50 or 60 hours. This doesn't include the homework that is done on a weekly basis as well. So the hours are pretty unpredictable, is probably the best way to describe it.
Wow, that's a lot of hours. Are you able to maintain a part-time job through all this?
No, I need one and have applied, but it's hard to get one when you never know what your hours are going to be for sure. For instance, you could be told that afternoon you are attending a night session or working a weekend day.
Wow, this must be quite the extra stressor on you.
Oh, absolutely. This year alone, I will probably lose around $24,000. That's not including the opportunity cost of over $60,000, as I could be working at home in Alberta. Also, it's mandatory for me to have a vehicle because none of the placement locations have public transit, and meetings often take place from 30 minutes to 3 hours away.
Well, I know I've learned a lot more from this interview. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to chat with us about this pressing issue. And I hope this video enlightens people on the dark side of unpaid internships.